in the bubble. Missed the postseason a year ago. Hopes are high to get back to the playoffs. And LeBron James, who
wanted to talk about defensive rebounding. That's what he wants from his team, because the way they want to play, if they want to get out and run like you see, defensive rebound first, because that's going to create easy offensive opportunities.
Lonnie Walker with the floater. A lot of people were curious about. We'll see if that's how it goes in the regular season. There's
saying hello.
Walker at the elbow. Knocks it down. It's 9-3 Lakers. Anderson, another guy that can handle the ball. Russell's three is good. Russell with a nice look, and in transition, Reed with the basket. There is a take foul where a defensive player just reaches around, tries to stop a fast break as Edwards hits a three. When you pair one of the best offensive centers in the NBA with the premier rim protector in Rudy Gobert.
Well, team with Rudy Gobert sitting out there on that floor.
Walker hangs and finishes, plus a foul.
That they want to add to their team, because even though they had talent last year, they felt it's going to be a very, very tough year for everybody except the Lakers.
And the coaching staff, they want Anthony Davis to take
custom to.
Here's Russell on the drive and able to hit on the time for Walker. Here you see the tempo being pushed. Good look underneath, and the bucket for LeBron.
And that's what
18. Anderson hits the second one.
And with LeBron and AD missing so much time, I think those impacted his stuff. And as you see,
Lonnie practice. Beverly with a takeaway. He's got James with him in transition, and LeBron with a throwdown.
Lakers are missing.
Shot clock at 3. Nunn has to put it up. Tough shot, but it goes down for Kendrick Nunn. Won a championship as a player. Vital part of that Detroit team in 2004, and then hangs in the air and finishes. Westbrook, great alley-oop pass to Davis. Games, so basically 1 full year of NBA regular season experience.
It's out here for our guy. It's preseason, even for the equipment managers.
So 4 points for Davis, who's now in year 11 and is 4. Here's Schroeder, leans in, tries to force that pass with 1 second to go. Anthony Davis scores, and that will count. Heads up play by AD, knowing exactly, obviously, on the defensive end. McDaniels gets that one to fall from mid-range.
Yeah, even from their #1 pick, you got to see it from everyone. And Anthony Davis, with the offensive away from some of the numbers that he put up, are some of the best that you've ever seen in a Laker uniform.
Well, Russell's always going to put
that in a win with a winning season.
But he also didn't have, in his defense, LeBron James
as we see.
As Patrick Beverly goes to the line for the first time tonight. 0 for 5 from the floor so far for Pat Bev.
Those are a couple of teams that I think are on the Wembanyama watch. If you know, to see Wembanyama like towering over him is something I wasn't ready to see.
And then the guys were interviewing
injuries. So if they win more, I think very well he could win a 3rd MVP if they're the 1 seed or the 2 seed.
Have missed 14 consecutive threes, so they go inside the arc, and the follow dunk. Lakers without a field goal.
If you would have told me that Naz Reid would have 3 times more threes than the Lakers did here in this.
Came off the bench most of last season to well with a transition dunk.
And that's not on Ryan. Is trying to play where whoever gets the rebound, push it. You got to have movement. You got to have.
He'll turn 38 on December 30th. Good pass inside to Bryant. Talk a lot about LeBron chasing the scoring title. He's going to continue to climb the all-time assist list as Russell eligible in 2024. Now maybe collective bargaining agreement, things change.
And Duns just started popping up.
I agree with you. I think the one and done's is
with the quick steal.
And Russell gets 2 on the other end, and the lead is up to.
And then was still able to play 17 years in the NBA. So you don't necessarily need
the hands, but good job by Westbrook to keep the play alive. Reeves corner 3. It's good. Being comfortable. 15 points on 7 shots. 3 for 5 from 3. 6 assists.
Here in this Western Conference.
And Minnesota last year in the final 46 games, they had the 8th best record in the NBA. They were 14 games over 500 in that stretch and finished the season 10 over. So
there's understand what it's about, seeing how important being in those positions are.
Davis down low, got hacked to put it in.
Dominant like this in the paint. This is the AD that I think that the Lakers need.
Certainly the big part. Gets the block. James stripped on the other end by Edwards. But there's Beverly quickly to LeBron underneath for two.
Oh, they were one of those teams that was very, very fun.
And obviously the same type of exchange that those two guys did. But there's, over the course of their careers, there have been some incidents between Westbrook and Beverly that are now their season next Wednesday at home against Oklahoma City. The Lakers play at Sacramento Friday, and then they open the regular year at Golden State Tuesday night. Beverly on the drive. 2 for 12 for Edwards tonight. James thought about it, now pulls the trigger, and it's good on the three. Right around the new year.
You know, there's been so much talk about GOAT talk and this and that. I understand, you know, Jordan with the 6 rings, Kobe with the 5, and that is definitely a foul. Yeah, that's 100% take. He's not making a play at the ball. But where you will see the difference, in my opinion, is you're going to start training. Go for the steal aggressively. Go for the steal aggressively in the same way that you're going to take the foul. And what a left.
Continues to amaze at his age. We saw it in the first half, hanging in the air, tipping it. It's only because it's a preseason game that he's not returning tonight. Here's James in transition with a head of steam, and he's fouled. And won a championship together in Cleveland.
Well, it's just the thing that's most impressive is that there's just...
It's like he's lost a little weight, but he's still incredibly strong and physical. And there's like probably 1% body fat, but looks like he's slimmed down maybe a little bit as well.
Yeah, he's... You got to do whatever... Well, you know, part of that has to be with... Speaking of one of the Lakers, the league is tough. Frank Vogel can win a championship, and 2 years later, he's gone.
Tough shot by Knight, but it goes in.
Yeah, these preseason, these players are auditioning for 29 other teams every single time. I think Kendrick Nunn, having him back, I think that is another, he's a glue guy.
Situation was a part of the Warriors championship team. And his 4th year out of Marquette.
Work at the ultimate professional level.
And the deep's over. 25 minutes played, 25 points, 11 rebounds. Garza gets the first free.
About DeAndre Ayton, there's a lot of things that are going on that in the Phoenix. You see what's going on with Jake, what we're going to get from Denver. Jamal Murray's going to be back. Hopefully this is the year that, he can kind of come to start the season.
Swider hits the 3 from the corner, the rookie from Syracuse. And then more. But Kawhi Leonard and Paul George were injured. Banked in 3 by... Here's Garza for 3. That's good. Team with 1 preseason game remaining. The regular season starts on Tuesday. Garza, another one.
But it's like fouling a jump shooter is still one of the cardinal rules that you just...
In Brooklyn. That will be the first time in a preseason game that they've been on the floor together as Beverly... Here's Swider, walks into a 3 and hits it.
The G League, how much work is he going to put in? Look, you're a 2nd round pick, not many second. I agree with you, but it is a word for other people.
The NBA regular player of the year a couple years ago. He's got 15 points in 10 minutes. Christie. Moore gives it right back, and Pippen with the easy bucket on the other end. It's a 4-point game. The season starts Tuesday for the Lakers, Wednesday for Minnesota.
Dave, you've been doing this a lot of years. The best team in the Eastern Conference, so you're going to have them back, and there's just a lot of talent around this league spread out. It's part of it.
That's a good teaching, though. I want to go back to your point, though, on, with the Warriors. So Swider's fouled on the 3. He can... If he would have made that shot, had a chance to tie things.